our no-bake cheesecake into our 13 by 9. Once you have that down, we're just gonna evenly distribute that into our 13 by 9 for this absolutely delicious fall little treat. I love using the cheesecake no-bake. You could obviously make your own, but we're just gonna make sure that we get that evenly distributed before we move on to our next step. All right, now that we have that evenly distributed, I'm gonna come in with our pretzel twist, and we're just gonna break that up in our bag just like so. All right, now that we have our pretzels down and nice and broken up, I'm just gonna go right on top of our cheesecake layer, just like so. You could also do the butter snaps for this, but I just went with the store brand and just really try to break them up. And we're gonna distribute them all over on top of our cheesecake no-bake for this delicious and easy one-pan treat. Perfect. I'm gonna come in with a stick of our melted butter right on top of those delicious salted pretzels. Don't be shy with your butter, folks. I always say the more butter, the better. I'm just going in with our salted butter mix, and I really wanna soak those pretzels and that cheesecake mix just like so. This is gonna be the perfect sweet and salty treat. I'm also gonna come in with a little bit of our granulated sugar. You could also do a brown sugar here, but I just thought a touch of that granulated sugar against that buttery pretzel would be so tasty and delicious. Now that we have that down, I'm gonna come in with our apple pie filling, and I'm just gonna go right on top of our delicious cheesecake and our pretzels, just like so. This is the perfect dessert for fall, perfect for anything fall. Your friends and family are absolutely gonna love this easy, sweet and salty treat. You can obviously make your own apple pie filling if you'd like, but I just thought the store-bought would be perfect for this delicious recipe. I mean, look at how big all those apples are too. Yummy! All right, I'm just gonna make sure that we get those nice and well distributed. It's okay if the pretzels aren't completely covered. You could also do 2 cans of this apple pie filling, but I just like using the 1 can, so that way we can get a good layer of that apple before we move on. So I'm just making sure that those are nice and covered. Perfect. Oh, yummy, my mouth is already watering. All right, now that we have everything down, I'm just gonna go right into our oven. We're going for about 20-30 minutes at 350. Okay, we just pulled this out of the oven. I did let it sit for about 15-20 minutes. Remember, we have that cheesecake, of course, our pretzels and our butter and our sugar and our apple pie. I also have a little thawed Cool Whip. I'm going right on top with that thawed Cool Whip for our next layer of the delicious little one-pan treat. I love this recipe. It is so layered and so delicious and super easy. You could easily make this with the kiddos as well. And once you have your Cool Whip, you can obviously make your own whip. I'm just gonna go ahead and spread that out for our final layer. Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering. This is gonna be the perfect sweet, salty, crunchy, fruity little dessert that is gonna be amazing for the fall. And I think that 12 ounce of Cool Whip was perfect to spread out on top of our delicious little treat here. All right, but we are not done yet. I'm gonna come in with just our nut topping. This is a pecan and peanut, just for an added little texture, nothing too crazy. You could obviously do like a hazelnut or an almond, but I think the pecan and the peanut is perfect with all that apple. And then I'm also gonna be coming in with just some apple pie spice to really tie this all together. Just a touch goes a long way, but just add a little bit of color, and so people know that is an apple kind of dessert. Oh, you could also do like a cinnamon sugar here if you wanted. But here, let's take a look at all those layers first. Ooh, oh, maybe like this side. Oh, our apples. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's cut into this baby so we can get a taste. I'm gonna grab my spatula. Everyone knows I'm selfish, so we're gonna go right in the middle. I really wanna see those layers. Oh my gosh, look at all the apple pie, our cheesecake, our pretzels, our Cool Whip, all of our nuts on there too. Oh my gosh, I am so excited, especially with that cheesecake too. Oh, all right, moment of truth. And I did this with the apple and cheesecake, but you could totally do it with like pumpkin too. Oh my God. With the pretzels and the butter, absolutely delicious. You gotta give this a try.